And now today, the offense 6 turnovers, but then we allow 24 points to DeVito. He gets 3 touchdowns. We force 0. Yo. Welcome to the Joe Jordan Show. My name is Joe Jordan, and today we're going to talk about the Commanders getting swept by the New York Giants. All right, so, man, that game was frustrating as a Commander fan, as you can tell, right? So, coming into that game, by the way, for those who haven't become a member from our Refuse to Lose Network on YouTube channel, and become a pro member. The lowest one is $2.99 a month, and you can join one of our IG Instagram chats. We have an Instagram chat for each sport. Obviously, we have one for the NFL. So in our NFL chat before the game, I'm going to put a post out there and said, this is a must-win game for the Commanders. I know we play the Giants. I don't care about their record. They play us hard every time. This is a must-win. And then, you know, I got to mention this. Shout out to Decorius, one of the newest members of our NFL chat. He comes in right behind me and said, we're going to basically blow them out. I'm guaranteeing this win. And I'm telling him, do not guarantee wins, especially against the Giants with the Commanders. Don't guarantee any win with the Commanders. Every single game they played so far, they either got blown out or they won a close game, or they played in a tight, close game. There has been no game this year that the Commanders walked away free in the fourth quarter and the backup comes in and kneels the ball. That hasn't happened all year. So, what happens? Everything that could go wrong went wrong. First of all, you're playing against Tommy DeVito, a guy who's still living with his mom. I have no pushback on that. If I could live with my mom right, if I wasn't married with kids, if I could still live with my mom, I would do that, all right, and save some money. But the guy is a backup's backup. You already lost Tyrod Taylor, who was the backup of Daniel Jones, and you can't say he's better if he lost Daniel Jones last year and tied with him last year. And then he's the backup's backup. He comes in. He's been terrible all year. And he comes in, goes 18 for 26, 246 yards, 3 touchdowns. Joe, 5 turnovers. I understand. 5 turnovers was disgusting, horrible. But let me address the quote-unquote anchor of the team first, which is the defense. Coming into this year, we said the defense is going to carry this team. They were 3rd last year in total yards allowed. 3rd. Their first 2 draft picks of this year was on the defensive side. Not just defense, the defensive back. We drafted Emmanuel Forbes, 1st round. Jatavius Martin, 2nd round. 2 picks went to the defense. And this defense is horrible. Horrible. Yes, they had 9 sacks. They forced 0 turnovers. 0 to DeVito. Cam Curl gets beat 2 touchdowns by Saquon Barkley. We know Saquon Barkley is the focal point of the offense. We know that's all they really got. But he'll get beat. One of our best players in defense. I love Cam Curl, but he got beat twice in that game against Saquon Barkley. Defense is bad, man. It's so sad because the offense finally could put up points. They're capable of putting up points, but the defense allows a lot of points. Now, the culture is just bad, man. The culture is just bad. I'm sorry. Like, Ron Rivera has to move on from him. He has to. 6 turnovers, 1 off special teams, 0 forced turnovers, a missed extra point, and the game was at home. That's just bad. Sam Howell had 3 interceptions. Logan Thomas fumbled. Brian Robinson fumbled, got it back. Chris Rodriguez fumbled. Pringle fumbled. Now, I'm not going to kill Sam Howell. We got to remember, this is his first year starting. He's going to make mistakes. It's going to happen. But this defense are supposed to be great. They're supposed to be a great defense. But we gave up Chase Young and Sweat. I get that, but why is the defensive backs getting beat constantly every single game? And this was before Sweat and Montez left. Sweat and Chase Young left. It's before that. The defensive backs are getting beat constantly every single game. Every single game. And it's supposed to be a St. Jude's. He said he want to be all pro. Cam Curl, he supposed to get paid this year. It's a pay year. Like, your big focus is supposed to be, I'm gonna force more turnovers. I don't think Cam Curl got a forced turnover all year. Kendall Fuller, the savvy vet, he gets beat every game. It's just terrible, man. This is a terrible team right now. They play the Cowboys next week, but that game doesn't even matter. They're 3-7. Now, mathematically, they can still make the playoffs. I get that, but I mean, the fans are not excited about Thanksgiving no more because they're 3-7. Wait, sorry, 4-7. 4-7 with a tough schedule ahead. Losing to teams like the Giants twice, the Bears. Like, come on. So, this team, man. Now, I understand. Like, you can tell that Eric Bieniemy is trying to run the ball more. I mean, we ran the ball 28 times today. 28 times. It's probably got to be the season high. It has to be. Threw the ball 45 times. The reason why I threw the ball 45 times is they were down by two scores and late in the game, so they had to throw the ball. But he ran the ball a lot more today. Brian Robinson had 17 rushes, 73 yards, 4.3 yards per carry. Chris Rodriguez, 6 carries, 43 yards, 7.2 per carry. All right, even Gore came in. Derek Gore came in, had 2 rushes, 23 yards, 11.5 per carry. So they ran the ball very well, 174 yards on the ground. I mean, that's pretty good, you know. But the turnovers killed them, man. The turnovers killed them. 6 turnovers and 6 turnovers, y'all. That's terrible. But DeVito he balled out. He got sacked 5 times in the first quarter, and that didn't harm him. He bounced back. Saquon Barkley on the sideline being a leader. Like, I don't like Terry McLaurin is my guy, but I don't see footage of him firing up the team on the sideline. I see Saquon Barkley every time we play the Giants. Saquon Barkley is on his feet on the sideline, rallying up the troops. I don't see that from nobody on the Commanders right now. Nobody. Leadership is just terrible right now. I mean, Ron Rivera, he has to move on. Jack Del Rio, man, you're doing a horrible job this year. Horrible job. Now, there's no reason to be excited no more. It's too many deflating losses, man, in this season. Deflating. This was a game that we were supposed to win. Last year was deflating on how the game ended with the defense not doing their job. And now today, the offense 6 turnovers, but then we allowed 24 points to DeVito. He gets 3 touchdowns. We force 0. Your offense, look, we give up the ball 6 times, but we take the ball over 0 times. And that's supposed to be the anchor. So, terrible loss by the Commanders. Terrible loss by the Commanders. The Giants had 3 wins, by the way. 2 of those wins on the Commanders. The Giants have forced 4 more turnovers, I think 4 times. 3 of those times was against the Commanders. This team doesn't play well. I don't know. I don't know what it is, man. But obviously the season is mathematically not over. But I'm like, this is the one time I was excited about the Commander season. I'm normally just laid back, you know, all right, I think we can do this. I think we can do that. This was the year, and I said, you know what? I believe we can make the playoff this year. I believe we can do something this year because we've changed the leadership in the offense. And the offense has played better, but what let us down time after time is the defense. The one thing I was so sure that would be good with the defense. But they have let us down game after game. I can't look at one game. The only game I can look at and say the defense did their job was against the Cardinals. Outside of that game, I can't think of one game when I can say the defense, they did their job. I can say the Falcons. But that was more so Ritter just being trash. But I can't take nothing away from them. I'm going to go on that. The Falcons game and the Cardinals game. Outside of that, the defense hasn't shown up. May more likely has let us down. So this is so disappointing because the one thing that I was confident on, and even the enemies were confident on, was the defense. Even the enemy to Eagle fans, Cowboy fans, they knew we had a good defense. What they didn't know is the offense was going to be trash. They thought the offense was going to be trash. Eagles fans, Cowboy fans, Giant fans, everybody in the NFL were low on the Commanders offense. But yet, coming to that game, Sam Howell's leading the league in passing yards, right? So, and pass completion in attempts. So the offense has been good this year, but the defense has let us down. So this is one of those games when the defense supposed to step up and do their part and force at least one turnover, a game-changing play. They did not do that, but no, 6 turnovers is horrible. You can't win a game having 6 turnovers. So I believe the leadership is terrible. I'm not blaming Eric. I think Airbnb is doing a good job. But Ron Rivera and Jack Del Rio, we have to move on from them. I don't know what the ownership is waiting for. They don't want to pull the plug right now. They want to ride out the season because Ron Rivera is probably a good guy. I mean, I don't know. They might keep Ron Rivera in the front office because he does believe in Sam Howell. I haven't listened to the press conference yet after the game, but I'm pretty sure he's praising Sam Howell. I'm pretty sure he's in there saying good things about Sam Howell. So if they want to keep him in the front office, I'm all for that. But Jack Del Rio has to go. He has to go. I'm sorry. And promote Eric Bieniemy as a head coach. Just do that. I will promote him now as an interim coach and see what happens. So I'm done talking about this game. It's frustrating, as you can tell. But we'll see. Thanksgiving is coming up. We got the Cowboys in Dallas. I think that's still a winnable game, but it doesn't really matter. We'll see. Because we got to see how the Bucs play today against 49ers. We got to see how the Vikings play against the Broncos. Because they need those 2 teams to lose. So that's all I have for you guys today. And I'll see you at the next episode. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.